So what a week for the Conservatives this past week. Aaron O'Toole resigning as party leader, and he's going to be remaining on as an MP. But now we have interim leader Candice Bergen in that role. How is this affecting the party's popularity amongst Canadians?
Well, what's interesting is that right now there's a statistical tie between the Liberals and the Conservatives when it comes to ballot support. But it's pretty clear that Canadians are really unhappy with all of the choices, or at least the choices of the two major parties. When we asked Canadians in a recent survey, what they thought about the different leaders, it was quite a mixed bag. But you know what? With the NDP at 21%, the Liberals have to be worried about these numbers too, because the fact of the matter is that it's a tight race between the Liberals and the Conservatives. But the NDP seemed to be a bit of a parking place for some disaffected progressive voters.
And did this week's news headlines, did they affect the results when it came to who Canadians regard as their preferred prime minister?
Well, on the preferred prime minister front, the interesting long-term trend on this particular measure is that Justin Trudeau, who is the prime minister today, actually hit a low that he has not seen since 2019. He's still ahead of Aaron O'Toole, but now we're going to be swapping out Aaron O'Toole for Candice Bergen when it comes to who Canadians would prefer as prime minister. But what we see right now is that Justin Trudeau's brand, even though he is ahead of the Conservatives, is weaker than it has been for quite a long time. Basically, it's at a 3-year low.
Okay, let's talk a little bit more about vaccinations here, because you also ran a poll on whether all members of parliament should be vaccinated against COVID-19. We heard a lot of this during the past election. What did Canadians have to say about that?
Well, what's clear is that the vast majority of Canadians want to see members of parliament get vaccinated. It shouldn't be surprised. The vast majority of Canadians are vaccinated. And I think this is what caused some of the trouble or turbulence for the Conservatives, because of a number of caucus members who were vaccine hesitant, so to speak, and who have been embracing the truckers' protest. So big surprise that the vaccinations has been trouble for Aaron O'Toole and the Conservatives. Now they've decided to replace their leader through this trucking protest. And who knows where the Conservatives will be, but they're going to try to renew their leadership in order to re-engage Canadians and revitalize their core.
Right, okay. Let's talk a little bit also about what's been important now for Canadians. What issues have been top of mind? What are the ones that they really, really are holding on to?
Well, right now, it seems to be a greater focus on coronavirus and healthcare. Coronavirus is still the top national issue of concern, but healthcare is ramping up significantly, and environment jobs at around 9%. So with the Omicron variant, Canadians are still significantly focused on the pandemic. And I don't know. I don't think anyone sees an end in sight. I think everybody wants this thing to end, regardless of whether you are pro or anti-vax. You want this thing to get over one way or another. It's just Canadians cannot agree on the path forward.